Hello, welcome to the James Linker Experience, episode 97.
Waymo. Oh my. Oh my. What the is that Waymo doing?
That is not the first time on this channel we've seen Waymos driving like my auntie. How was your trip, sir? Apart from driving me into the middle of a police standoff, it was great, thanks. Are they getting ready for the biggest illusion of humanity? Wake up. I will wake up, but can I just have 5 minutes more sleep?
We got this button. I'm testing it. We got this button. I'm testing it.
I instantly wish I hadn't seen that. If that is real, we're more screwed than Jake Paul's jaw. So this seems to be a guy in the desert or a remote area that's claiming that he stumbled upon a test for Project Bluebeam. The theory has been around for decades and posits that the government will enact a fake alien invasion to induce societal panic to put in place authoritarian measures. They wouldn't, would they?
This one involves the tech behind generating AI photos and AI video. And basically the theory is that the people who are creating and funding this technology have hidden motivations. As you guys are aware, there's been a ton of development and a ton of money invested in making AI photos and AI videos become as realistic as possible. And eventually we'll probably get to a point where they are literally indistinguishable from actual photo and video. What that means though is that when we hit that point, there really won't be any such thing as photo and video evidence. Because if someone has a video of you doing something bad, you can just say, no, that's AI. So the theory is that there are a bunch of people who are very high up in society who are dumping money into these causes because they're being blackmailed. Now, just in the last couple of years, we've seen multiple really high profile blackmail rings pop up where people were being manipulated by photo and video evidence. And it just so happens that as all this stuff is starting to come out, we're reaching the point with AI photo and video that it creates a little bit of doubt about what's real and what isn't.
I'd never thought of that angle before, and alarmingly it doesn't seem beyond the realm of possibility anymore. What's more striking than just AI to me is just the speed at which it's been integrated into everything. When we can't distinguish AI people from real people, this whole thing is going to get really messed up. More messed up than it is now. Weird things happening in Puerto Rico. What's your theory?
Hey!
My theory is stop standing there filming in your flip-flops and get out of there faster than a Zac Brown concert. We saw one of these types of things a while ago on this channel with something ripping apart a tree. I can't see anything, but my brain is telling me it's aliens or cryptids. That is the state of this thing these days.
All right, I want to show you something. It's pretty cool, and it's tucked back in here in this room. Right where this room used to be, you can see all these handprints, pictographs, all throughout there, down lower and whatnot. But I want to show you these ones right over here. Those things are so long, those fingers. They're probably a foot high. But really, really cool. Unique. Really haven't seen them with the long fingers like that. Not sure what that means or implies, but it's interesting that in this room alone, you have all these handprints, and everywhere up here I'm not seeing anything else. So it makes you wonder if it's a special type of room.
Well, that is strange. Without context on where that is or why those were created, those are alien handprints or that guy was a basketball cheat code. The one night I saw something I never should have seen. Well, that is as fake as a politician's smile.
My kids got Culver's 2 days ago. They never finished up the fries and left the box outstanding. No fridge for 2 days. And this is what I open up the box to.
That is what happens to food, though. It gets moldy. If your fries didn't get moldy after days of leaving them out, then that's when you should worry.
Just witnessed a very strange red circle appear in the sky, right? So it manifested, it flashed, and then it disappeared. And it's all over the news. Check this out. Look at this. A perfect glowing circle floating above the clouds like some sort of interdimensional portal, right? The thing was nearly 200 kilometers wide, bigger than some countries, and it lit up the sky for a single millisecond. And the crazy part is, most people will go their whole lives without ever seeing one because it only exists for 1/1000th of a second, right? It flashes and then vanishes. Some scientists say this isn't a UFO, it's something called an ELV, a massive ring of red light that forms when an extremely powerful lightning fires an electromagnetic pulse straight into the ionosphere. We're talking lightning so strong, over 300,000 amps, that it literally shocks the sky itself, causing nitrogen to glow red and form this enormous looking halo.
Well, that sounds made up. It's a portal.
But here's what nobody can actually explain. Why is this tiny Italian town seeing this phenomenon more than anywhere else? Why does the lightning there keep producing these insanely rare events? Is this geography, the weather pattern, or just pure luck? Or something we haven't figured out yet? Wink wink, portal? Maybe. We've got two pictures, 2 different years, 2023 and 2025, same eerie red ring, same place on Earth. The odds of this occurring in the same place, especially in the same place after a few years, is like 1 in 100,000 or something, right? It's ridiculous.
I remember seeing an image of Sprite lightning a while ago, which looks insane also. I don't care what the internet's going to tell me that is, but I'm firmly going with that's an interdimensional portal. If you live in that town, move.
What's the symbolism here? First, you'll see a 9-pointed star. That is the star of the world's newest religion, the religion of Baha'i, where they believe that all religions are equally good and true. A one-world religion to go with their one-world government. Next, look at the bull in front of the cross, a likely homage to the ancient Canaanite god of human sacrifice. Then we have the statement, Scientia ingenium virtus, a saying which means knowledge of immense power.
That is, of course, Klaus Schwab from You'll Own Nothing and Be Happy fame. I wouldn't be surprised if he came out of that portal.
People are getting weird. Is this the age of Aquarius? And Carl Jung actually said the age of Aquarius would be a time of moral collapse, a time that reminded him of those dark centuries where the culture of antiquity was slowly falling into decay. And when the confusion around morals is at its height, a new revelation will dawn for humankind. This is the age of distortion and confusion and moral loss. As Jung taught us, this will all lead to something. This isn't happening at random. This is by design, designed through interstellar forces we cannot fully comprehend. And this will lead to revelation. Perhaps the revelation is that humans have incredibly dark, sick parts of themselves, buried underneath their psyches. And in the past we hid these parts from each other, pretending to be the good husband or the good wife, the good politician or the good celebrity. But now the fragmented pieces of everyone's subconscious are coming out and they can't even help it. Now we get to see evil. And can you really understand good without understanding evil? So maybe we're here to understand evil. That's our revelation. And the degree to which we understand evil is the degree to which we can free ourselves to one day being good. This is complex though, and I could be wrong. What do you think?
Firstly, her video style makes me feel seasick. But yes, there is evil in the world and evil people, and things seem to be accelerating at an alarming rate these days. And the idea that we can't understand good without evil also makes sense to me. What do you think about the points that she raises in her video?
Look, it's starting now. The security light turns on. It picks up. And then it walks back. It's at the corner of the house. You see him walking? It's like a short guy. And then you see the trees move. Y los árboles se movió.
We see a lot of footage like this, people just walking, but the camera distortion makes it seem eerie. But this one is genuinely strange because that doesn't look like a person. It looks more like a duende going for a nighttime stroll.
I'll tell you right now. I'm going to walk you through Now, I have a friend that works that he would see and hear things coming from these furnaces when they're burning. So when I'm walking through here, they usually put the urns out to send to the families. So when I'm walking here at night, I walk right by these urns that they put on these tables here. And then I come down, freaking out.
Why am I not surprised that weird things are happening in a crematorium? Would any of you or have any of you worked at a crematorium? How was it and why? Day 757 of spraying dog medicine on my hands to make them tougher, obviously. The dog medicine gave me superpowers again.
They appear to be based on electricity, but they also have an effect on water too. I can also levitate very small objects like these breadcrumbs here. This is salt. I can conduct the electricity a lot better through a fork. I was trying to light these matches, but they kept sticking to the fork.
What is in the dog medicine that turns him into Electro? And where can I find some? Asking for a friend.
We're out with the dog, okay, doing a wee before bedtime. Look at this. No. Have you seen this? Oh, I hope your phone picks it up. There is a triangle-shaped something with lights all over it, and that is well in the sky. Look. Probably see it better from there. What the f*** is that? Like, what is that? It's way higher than mountains or anything.
And it's still.
And it's just there. Oh, and he dropped the bloody phone. What is that?
What's it?
See if I can zoom in, see if your phone will pick it up. I mean, it will, won't it? Are you seeing this? The hell?
So that legitimately looks like a craft with lights around it. Here is my digital impression of its shape. If that's a spy plane, it's doing a terrible job. You sure no one will see us parked above this residential area, Mike?
Nah, we good.
I haven't seen many UFO videos recently, and this brings me right back to don't tell me that's a drone, that's aliens.
A Russian neurotechnology company has launched a new surveillance program that uses live pigeons fitted with brain implants. Yep, it's as dystopian as it sounds. These bird biodrones can be steered remotely in real time by stimulating targeted regions of the brain. The bird then believes it wants to fly in the instructed direction and is capable of covering 310 miles a day. While the program has been presented as a tool for monitoring sensitive sites, some fear the spy cameras could be used for covert surveillance in cities or war zones.
I never did like pigeons. Now they're gonna spy on me and defecate on my car. The world has gone officially mad. This has been the James Linker Experience. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon.